That you see, and family, children and women, they breed at a higher rate.
Are you ready? Yeah. Make a deal.
कहाँ पर है क्या चल रही
बच्चा नहीं
बुलवाना है क्या
यार उसको ना
Use on.
वो बच्चे ना वेट कर रहे जज का अगर उनकी जजिंग हो जाए
I know, right? And you didn't present anything to me, and I still learned something. How to look fat.
I was not going to. I left this day. I didn't research more about What is dark matter? Dark matter is a spheroidal form of matter that may account for approximately 80% of the mass weight of matter. Only the observable unit. About a quarter of the
right? Not everybody can climb that to the top. You know, like you mentioned, right? People with high blood pressure and all that, they'll run into problems. You know, if they go that high. You know, same thing like with all between these architects and how high is it possible to go? Or how close of the building
Both with it. It's only one person all I do.
stand by जाएगी
Oh, there's no competition.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
What do you want? Or what?
Excuse me, everybody, if we can quiet down again.
Can you be a little quiet? I'm allowed to because I'm a teacher. Go away from here.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys, what do you say? Okay, whenever you're ready, you can start your presentation, okay?
Napatuloy ko yan. Present person. Is that? Oh, ayun. Yeah.
No, press it real hard. Yeah. And then push it right there. Yeah, and then get another color. And then I want to study. So I was
Give me a second. Let me just find it.
the waves are
Did you like it?
Where's your project? Okay, so you won't say that you
taking pictures of the project. You like it? I'll show you something really important. You like it?
All of these are combined together. They make a genetic code. Code is DNA. What are all of these? What are all these components made of? Well, all of these components are made of a special cell known as chromosomes. Now you
Okay, so can you tell me about your project today?
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Raza Nakvi and my project's about DNA. What is DNA? DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. And so over 3 billion cells, each with a specific job. Some of the cells help you see, touch, and still other cells allow your body to jump, throw a ball, or run.
Yeah.
But how do these cells know what job to do, and how do they know how to do them? Well, the answer is DNA, which is sort of like your body's blueprint or instruction manual. All living things in the world have DNA. How does DNA work? Well, this is my homemade model for DNA, and this model is called double helix.
What's your name and what's your grade?
My name is Raza Naqvi, and I'm in grade 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your name and what's your grade, and can you tell me a little bit about your project?
My name is Ali Sayed, and I'm representing the grade 11 and 12. I'm here representing our project in the environment sector and how it affects the different points of Islam and science. And we also included a demonstration of how global warming and deforestation would lead to the end of the world. And we have some fun facts for you, some Quranic quotes, and we hope you enjoy our project.
A little bit about your project, your name, and your grade. Move back.
Okay. My grade is 6th grade. I'm doing the conscience, and my name is Anaya. The conscience is a part of your brain that tells you right and wrong. Imam Ali says that you shouldn't trade your conscience for anything except for heaven, because your conscience is what's telling you which is your path to heaven. Scientists in Oxford Academy have figured out that the prefrontal cortex, or the frontal lobe of your brain, is the part of your brain that is your conscience. Thank you.
Can you tell me what your name is, your grade, and can you tell me a little bit about your project?
Yeah, my name is Sayed Murtaba. I'm in grade 6, and our project is about brains. So, the brain, like inside the frontal lobe, is the prefrontal cortex, and inside that, based on Islamic studies, it has said that after you lie, you lose more brain cells inside the cortex, and that makes you lie more, and that was in Islamic studies.
And is that a brain?
Yeah.
What kind of brain is it?
Goat brain.
Goat brain?
Yeah.
That's the goat brain right there. Goat brain. Thanks, good job. Hi, can you tell me what your name is, your grade, and can you tell me a little bit what's going on here?
I'm Zoya Rizvi. I'm grade 6, and my topic is layers of heaven and earth. It talks about how the 7 continents, 7 layers of earth, and 7 heavens are related, and why Allah chose number 7 to represent the 7 layers and 7 continents. And it also explains a little bit about how in comparison the layers effect also in comparison are related to the what if we make sins here, how it will affect our afterlife.
Interesting. All right, good job. High five. So, can you tell me your name and your grade and a little bit about your science project right here?
My name is Hadi Kamsi. I'm in 7th grade, and we did sea life in Islam.
Talk about it.
I did it with Ali Mehdi, and we made I don't know how to explain it. We made an explanation of how it all works. Then we have some facts about it and some quotes from the Quran, and then the 5 zones of the sea. And yeah.
Good job. All right, cool. On to you.
So my name is Yazdan. I'm in 7th grade. I did my project on wormholes in the Quran and how famous scholars believe the theory of wormholes and what the Quran says about it.
All right, cool. Great. Tell me a little bit about your project, your name, your grade.
So my name is Sakina, and I'm in 5th grade. And this year, for the Islamic Science Fair, my science fair topic is on the Holy Quran and the air pressure and gas laws.
So can you tell me a little bit about that?
So basically, what I found out was that as you go higher up to the skies, it said in the Quran that as you go higher, you feel as though your chest is tightened, and then you lose consciousness as as you go high. So, for example, if you go to Mount Everest, you climb to the summit, then it says in the Quran that you lose consciousness because you're too high, and your body fails to cope with such an unfamiliar feeling. So basically, I researched how is air pressure related to Islam, and
great, good job. Thanks, thank you.
So my name is Zainab Gatala, and my name is Zahra, and we did a project on alcohol. So our question was, why is alcohol harmful?
Okay, can you tell me about why it's harmful?
So it's harmful because it can affect many organs in your body, including your brain, and it can also put you in the wrong state of mind. So it affects affects your brain, your pathways, and it affects your heart cancer. It increases like mouth cancer, which is a very rare kind of cancer. And yeah, that's a brief summary for science.
All right, great job. High five. Your grade, and can you tell me a little bit about your projects?
Hi, I'm Jawad from 5th grade, and my project is how robots can help lift things for physically disabled people.
Okay.
And the purpose of this is to help people, and it relates to Islam because one time a lady who was defected asked the Prophet for assistance in something, and then once the Prophet helped her, he said to always help people when they need it. And I combined 2 other robots to make this robot.
Can you show me a demonstration of this?
Okay.
We're gonna see a demo.
Take it and grab it in here. It's glitching out right now, but usually it would grab the hand sanitizer bottle and put it in this clause, grab it, and then this would lift it up and down. And this carrier is to just like balance the weight throughout the robot, and it can carry anything within the size limit. And these are like supports. Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your project.
Okay, so my name is Kulsum Mehdi, and this is Zainab Raza, and we're both in 5th grade, and our topic is black holes.
All right, tell me about it.
So what we did was our question was like, why do some stars end up as black holes and why do some don't? Well, we found out all this research on how a star dies and how the Islamic point of view goes with the science point of view.
So the Islam point of view, we found out that the scientists discovered black holes in 1969, but the Quran already mentioned black holes 1,400 years ago. It talks about how the existence of black holes and how a star will become a black hole at the end points of its life.
That's awesome.
I have one more.
Okay, go.
And when Prophet Muhammad went to Miraj, the sound of him going to Miraj is the same sound as a black hole.
Yeah. Guys. Thank you. Can you tell me your name, your grade, and can you tell me a little bit about your projects?
My name is Kulsum Razvi. I'm in 10th grade here in Sunday school, and my overall project is about the nervous system. So I'm just going to shoot some really quick facts. You can break down the nervous system into 2 main components, the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system has your spinal cord and your brain, and your peripheral nervous system is all the nerves in your arms and your legs. What's also really cool is that in your brain, pathways of the nerves are crossed. So your left side of the brain is actually controlling the right side of your body, and the right side of your brain is controlling the left side of your body, which is so cool. And I tied this back into Quran by saying that your brain has memory, so it knows when you're lying. So Allah in the ayat in Quran said that if you lie, He's going to punish you for your sin, your forehead. So obviously He's not going to punish your forehead. You can infer that He's punishing your brain. So that's how I tied it back to Quran, and that's a good friend.
Good job. High five. Thank you. Your name, and can you tell me your grade? Can you tell me a little bit about your projects?
Okay. My name is Fiza Heather. I'm in 5th grade, and my project is about Imam Jafar Sadiq in science. Okay. Imam Jafar Sadiq was only 11 years old when he refuted the theory that the sun, moon, and the planets rotated around the earth. So, he predicted that, the suns and the stars don't rotate around the earth rotates around them. And Imam Jafar Sadiq also put, he also talked about that there's a bunch of stars that are brighter than our sun, which are called quasars, and not a lot of people know about it. And Imam Jafar Sadiq had a lot of contributions, and he had more than 50 contributions. I have a couple over here, which are rotation of the earth around the sun, theory of 4 elements, origin of the universe, theory of light, composition of the human body, theory of transfer of disease by rays, theory of matter and antimatter, theory of light of stars, and many more.
All right, good job. Thank you.
And then some uses of DNA, I wanted to show this to you. So they're important. You
uses of DNA, archaeologists use DNA to keep record of genetic codes, and they also use DNA to see progression of life and to prove evolution. Another use of they. I'm just the interviewer.
अच्छा तुम जज नहीं हैं हमने कहा अच्छा ये जज नहीं है सबको फेल कर लिया
Hey, I was first place every year, okay? Yeah, tell me about your project. It's about the solar system. Do you want me to present it? Okay. So,
just in brief.
Brief? Okay. So, me and my friend were talking about how, Imam Jafar Sadiq, had a theory about, so, for example, in job, so the employer finds out that you have the age 11, he's not going to hire you up like this. So, this is very talking about the artery in your body, which other arteries branch off of it, and it's vital for our body. It can't provide, if it weren't there, it couldn't provide oxygenated blood or anything, and you wouldn't be able to survive.
Mother's egg cells. So using that fact and the fact that the DNA inside of the mitochondria is conservative or is hard to be mutated, scientists took our family trees all the way back to the first female species, and they discovered the first female was actually.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Zainab Razvi and I'm in the 8th grade. The aorta is the largest artery in your body. The aorta distributes oxygenated blood to the rest of your body. Many other arteries branch off your aorta, and it is a vital artery to your body.
Cool, can you tell me how it relates to Islam?
In Al-Haqqa, the Inevitable, in Ayat 47, it says that it mentions the aorta in the Quran, that it says that they would have cut off his aorta, and they're referring to it would have cut off his life artery because that's the vital artery in your body. If they cut it off, you wouldn't live.
Alright, cool, good job, high five. Your grade, and can you tell me a little bit about your project?
My name is Mir Hussain Ali Razvi, and I'm doing the microworld miracle of Quran, which is bacteria.
Okay.
And my project is about microbes and bacteria, and that some of these are actually good and some of these are bad, and why should we should stay away from some of these types, and that we should always wash our hands and wash whatever we're eating.
Can you demonstrate something for me?
Oh yeah, this is actually good for your body, but if it goes in the wrong place, then you can die.
E. coli?
Yeah, E. coli. There's different types of E. coli. And this is a group A streptococcus, and it's caused strep throat.
Can you tell me about how it relates to Islam?
Relates to Islam. Allah mentioned in Surah Sabah that He created these tiny creatures to remind us of our helplessness, and that He created all of these small things and we have no control over it. And He knows even the weight of the smallest particle, and nothing is hidden from Him.
Okay, thanks. Good job.
Thank you.
I would give you a high five, but I don't want to get sick. So can you give me your name? Can you give me your grade? Can you tell me a little bit about your project and how it relates to Islam?
My project is about Imam Jafar Sadiq and science and mathematics. I just told his history at first. When was he born? I told him his students on the sides, and I told him one of the most important students was Al-Khawarizmi, the one Imam Jafar taught algebra, and he shared it to other people to everyone, and is now known as the founder of algebra. But it's wrong because Imam Jafar Sadiq taught him how algebra worked and everything. So he wasn't really the founder of algebra, and Imam Jafar Sadiq was his teacher and was the founder of algebra.
Okay.
And these are some of his other students. I don't really know what they did, but
that's fine. I'll take it. Okay. Good job. High five.
What's your name?
Murtaza.
Okay.
What's your project about?
Volcanoes.
Why did you choose this topic?
Because I like volcanoes.
And how does it relate to Islam?
What?
How does it relate to Islam?
I don't know.
Okay, but why did you choose this topic?
Because I like volcanoes.
Volcanoes?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me about your project.
So volcanoes erupt because the earth gets hot, so the earth like has to cool off and.
Tell me, what does Quran say about volcanoes? Read this.
I don't know how to read.
You don't want to read it?
No, I don't know how to read.
Wait, explain your model.
This is a lava rock, and this is an erupting volcano, and this is lava, and that's lava, and that's house.
That's it? Okay, good. Name?
Arisha.
And what's your project about?
A pomegranate.
Okay, and why'd you choose this topic?
Because it's related to Islam.
How is it related to Islam?
Because it was here when like Imam Ali was here and stuff.
Okay. Can you tell me about your project a little bit?
The pomegranate, it's a nutritious fruit. It's 65 calories. It's an antioxidant, and it's a vitamin that protects your body.
Okay. And why'd you choose this topic?
Because it's related to Islam.
Okay. And does it state any ayahs in Quran about pomegranates? Can you read them to me? Just tell me what ayah they're
Surah Anam.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. What's your name?
Asgard.
And what is your project about?
Honey.
And do you know how it's related to Islam?
Yes.
Tell me why. How?
Allah made honey.
Allah made honey? Yes. Okay. How is honey made?
Honeybee is created by honey because honeybees split honey.
Okay. Can you tell me how it's related to Islam?
Honey belongs to Allah. Allah created our.
Okay. Thank you.